Looks like today is a snow day for Hick-A-Billy LLC. Um, Although my goats, on the other hand, aren't even noticing. As you can see in the barn, everybody's happy as clams, eating off the feeders. They have full access to water, food, minerals. They're very comfortable. I believe it's like probably around 30 something in there right now, and it is currently looks like 8 degrees outside, so they are happy. Here are my handicappers in the hot room enjoying the extra heat and warmth and just relaxing and enjoying themselves. So I'm going to spend my day in the house. Okay, here I am in the house on a snow day, but I'm not going to let that stop me get any gardening done or messing with my plants because they're all inside. So what I plan on doing is I will get some of those little red solo cups and I'm going to fill those with some soil, and I will get some of these seed packets planted. So like for example, my cayenne pepper, it says here 130 days to harvest. We don't have that long of a season up here in Montana, so I will have to get these started. And I don't know if you can see kind of behind me here. That's my west window that I'll be talking about here, that I have a lot of stuff that I've got started and growing in here. Now I've got up here, I think it's up there, let me see here. Midway, I guess you can't see with the glare, but midway on that window is my LED 5,000 lumen LED shop light that I got from Harbor Freight. And I have been growing my fig trees. This is the whole point of this video. My fig trees in there. And I bought this fig tree back in 2017. 2020, it came into an accident and a dog had snapped it in half. I took the top, stuck it into a pot with moist, kept it really moist, and that doggone thing took root. So now I have 2 fig trees, and over the years they have produced fruit for me. Not a lot. The trees have not been like a typical fig tree that's going to have lots of branches that's outside and well cared for. These 2 plants literally have been abused very badly by me. And my goal this year is to treat them a heck of a lot better, like I do with all my other animals, such as my goats, who are not even noticing the snowstorm that we're having right now. Anyway, my trees, my fig trees, would produce better for me. I would have more fruit if in more branches and more leaves if I wasn't trying to suffocate them and dry them out and dehydrate them, because I forget to water. I get so busy, especially in the summer, doing things, and these fig trees have given me fruit. I will get fruit in the fall and in the winter. Here and there, I get 1 or 2 ready to pluck. And so, like, I think I want to say around December, January, all of the older leaves started to die off. I have new leaves coming out. You'll see that in my clip after this. Anyway, I'm going to do those and get new plants that I will experiment with planting them outside. They are supposed to be good for minus 40 degrees. We can get down to negative 50 at sometimes if we have extreme winters, and we also have high winds with the cold, which we get like minus 50 to minus 60 wind chills. So I would have to do some protecting the plant as it lives outside permanently, but I'm hoping that it will survive. The air layering will allow me to be able to have extra plants to experiment with and test and see how well they'll work out here. Otherwise, they will, I'll just be limited in space and just have the 2 plants that I can have here, and have my small amount of produce to have, my fruits to have to harvest off of. So, okay. I'm going to start with showing you all of my what I'm doing with the air layering, and I am using. I didn't go out and buy any new materials. I'm using stuff that I have here, makeshift stuff, and these are cups that I've been saving from my applesauce that I have been eating, and recycling those to use for the air layering. Okay. I start by marking my cup where the thickness of the stick or the branch is, so that I can cut the cup to fit around the branch. And now I'm going to match it up to the other side, so that when I fill it with wet soil, it will seal tightly around the branch and uh, make contact, good contact against the scored cut, so that it will start growing roots. I would recommend doing this in a better fashion so you don't cut yourself. I mean, I was aware to try and make sure, so then I ended up turning it like that to prevent the knife from slipping and cutting myself. But you also have to be careful, since I am in my kitchen. I don't want to score and accidentally cut my countertop. So really what you need to do is probably put some cardboard down or something to protect the surface before you do something stupid like what I'm doing. And there you have it. Now I'm going to fill them with soil. Now this soil is I got from the dump. It's ground up compost. It has organic material in it. I think it's also might even have some dead animals that have been composted over a period of time in there also. So it should be really good soil that with lots of nutrients and things in there for roots to take root. And I am having difficulties filling those cups one-handed. So there they are, nice and full. I guess I wasn't happy with that one. Need to refill it. So now we're going to put these onto the branch. I'm going to score under a node, and I don't know if you can see it very well on there, but it actually starts to bleed, and you can see a milky substance come out of there, but very hard to see. And I've seen them do where they've literally stripped the bark off, but I'm not doing that. I'm just scoring it to wound the tree, and then I'm putting honey over the wound and that node. I heard that honey is good for a rooting compound, so I'm going to try it and see how effective that is. And now I'm going to put the cups on. And so I didn't, from the angle I was at, I did not see that extra little branch sticking out above. So when I tried to flip that cup over, it got caught on that little branch above there, if you can see by my thumb. And so I had to finagle it. I was glad the dirt stayed in there. It was nice, obviously packed in enough to stay in the cup. And so I was able to line them up properly, and the soil should be making a very good contact with that branch, so it will start hopefully growing roots, and I should maybe in a month, whoops, it's a little heavy, Maybe in a month I should have some roots and I can take that plant and cut it off from the main mother plant and have a second fig tree. I'm just using duct tape to hold that in, and because that thing is heavy, I'm propping it up with a stick. How long that'll last, who knows? Stay.